Hello everyone and welcome back to another roadmap update video. This is the June 2024 roadmap. Isn't time just absolutely flying past? So you can see we've got a new bits and pieces on there. We've got the new summer core update and a new German locomotive. But let's skip all the gibbity goo and let's go straight to the Train Sim World roadmap. Today we're showing our latest developer roadmap update for you on Train Sim World. In this update we have a range of new images and detailed feature lists for the Cathcart Circle remaster, coming soon as a free update to all Train Sim World 4 players. Also got new information from the TSG team on both the 218 and Expert 101 locos, releasing soon, and as well as additional products from both and third-party teams. Development insights this month, new videos that highlight the upcoming suspension improvements across locos from Blackpool branches. Cool. But the thing is, the suspension updates have been going on for so long. It's like, is it actually going to come or not? Anyway, let's just skip down to the cool stuff. So yeah, Cargo Line Volume 2, that released, well, last month already. So content up ahead, the interesting bits. Cathcart Circle Remaster and the ScotRail 380. So this month, to kick off the news on upcoming content on Train Sim World, we'll be sharing details for the free Glasgow Cathcart Circle Line remaster, coming soon to TSW4. And there's a little screenshot there of the 314 with the volumetric clouds behind and all the new lighting, looking nice. So our game designer Liam has shared the key features you can expect. So we've got a new timetable on the way, the TOD4 upgrade, which is, well, the new lighting and volumetrics, clouds and all that stuff. Updated route scenery, landscape and foliage, updated track and signal visuals, updated the class 314 with new lighting, rain effects and added GSMR. We live in hope that it's actually proper functioning GSMR. Updated Glasgow Central lighting, scenery, PIS and passenger spawn locations. Updated all stations with new lighting and passenger spawn locations. Added new lighting to the bridges around Glasgow. Added scenery for the disused Neverton Goods, Crossmalouf and Dunbrick stations. Added scenery and track for the disused Smithy Lie sidings. Added scenery and lighting for Shields Depot and added interactable player bench at Glasgow Central and Pollock Shields East. Now that is looking nice. Look at that. I mean, but they've definitely changed the ballast colours there. You can see a bit more flare on the signals. Well, it doesn't really tell us much about the GSMR there. Let's see, what a list. We're very excited to be showing a second TSW4 remaster with you all for the Cathcart Circle route and bring it up to modern TSW standards. The route first released in 2021, I believe it was. It was June 2021, so about 3 years ago now. With a full lighting update to stations and scenery, newly added ambient lighting around urban areas, and updated lighting around Glasgow and its bridges. The city really does shine at night. And you can see sort of the night lighting there. And that's probably a 380 down there. So that's also cool. Let's see. Liam, it wouldn't be fair to leave the 314 alone when upgrading its home route. That's why, as part of the remaster, the train has had its lighting overhauled with the addition of Train Sim World 4 rain effects, making the train right at home in the newly overhauled Cathcart route. And again, looking splendid there. Cool. As a bonus, our games designer Joe has curated a selection of new screenshots for the Cathcart Circle timetable, including the ScotRail Class 380 and the 158. Look at that. That is looking superb. It does look very, very bright, but you can see a lot of different trains. You've got the 380, the 158, and then probably tucked over the other side is the 314. But that's looking yummy. That's a way to describe Glasgow Central, apart from it looking really, really overly exposed there. Yeah, looking really nice. Various trains at Glasgow, including the Skyhook Games upcoming Class 158, and again, look at that. You've got the Azuma there. Again, that is looking very impressive. And it's obviously based in... It's based in 27 because the 314's got retired in 2017. So having the Azuma there is actually slightly out of place, as I don't think it would be VTEC, wouldn't it? Version Trains East Coast in 2017. Yeah, it would be VTEC, wouldn't it? So yeah, LNER there's a bit off. Various AI will be included at Newton, including the 6-car Class 314 Cumbernauld Dalmuir and this LNER Class 801 ECS Edinburgh Waverley to Glasgow Central. But again, would you have LNER there in 2017? I think it would be VTEC. Yeah, so we got another lovely screenshot there, and well, some sort of rail tour service there as well. The Scotsman. A few different screenshots actually. There you go. There's another one. There are many times at Glasgow Central, trains will share platforms with each other, sometimes even having 3 trains in a platform at once. The rear set will have its doors locked to ensure passengers board the right train. Then once the first train departs, the rear train will open its doors. And again, there's another screenshot of that. What the hell? Yeah, it's the 3 train sharing a platform. Now look at that. You've got a 314, possibly a 380 behind it. Playable 6-coach 314s. Awesome. That will be good to see. You've got a 170. There's so much going on, isn't there? A 170 there, 314, 380. It really, yeah. And the ballast colour's been changed to sort of that red, slightly more reddy orange colour, which you see on Scottish routes. Also some surprises to look out for. There you go, you've got a 47 there, Intercity. Right. Not quite ready to reveal when you'll be able to get your hands on this remaster and the 380. Oh, hopefully it'll be soon. Partner program update, the 218. So we're back this month with an update from TSG with more screenshots for the upcoming DBBR 218. And also more information on the 101. Some brand new images here. Looking really nice, and it's a proper chunky locomotive, isn't it? There you go. If you like your 218 stuff, there are some extra screenshots. Additionally, the TSG teams have included the 218 in the main tail barn timetable, swapped out for the 642. Here's Mike, developer at TSG, with more information. The main tail barn timetable is a copy of the original, where some of the locos are not using the 642 but the 218. It uses a push-pull configuration with only 3 dostos. These are representing the services that were running quite short time on the route as a sort of test. Since we need gameplay, we thought that would be nice to have it in there. Okay, how are the sounds represented in the game? Currently in our builds, the sounds are placeholder. Whilst we work on implementing these, I have gathered real recordings made by a driver of this loco that we intend to use, and we are investigating if we can source more audio for the engine noises. Can you talk more about the model of the 218? We've worked hard to implement a high level of detail on the 218, especially across the exteriors, and as a note for when you move inside, normally you don't expect to be standing in an open room where all the engine parts are visible. However, as we're not able to reproduce that, you'll notice a wall with closed doors on both sides that restricts this vision. Will there be more than one livery for the 218? Currently no, there may be plans in future to add more, but with this release it will just be one. Will it substitute with other freight train locos? Due to other locos being twice that powerful as the two 218s, currently we don't have any substitution set up, as a single 218 would not be enough to get those heavier trains moving. What we can expect for the 218 series 400 with the TB11 engine in traffic red, M-Wagons in traffic red with the diesel desk version, timetable mode for Hamburg Lübeck, 4 scenarios, 2 tutorials, and journey mode services. Yeah, looking detailed. Look at that. Sort of what's called, all the ice over it and stuff. Lovely. And no release date yet. We've got the Expert 218, so sticking with TSG, we have a more detailed insight for the 101 from our senior technical producer Lucas, who works with the TSG team. For those not familiar, the Expert 101 is a re-release of the iconic DBBR 101 locomotive that aims to serve players who are interested in a much more detailed, authentic experience and providing a higher level of functionality. Right, this project started out with the idea, what would it be if we had everything a real train driver needs to do? To do this, we explored lots of new areas that haven't been done before in Train Sim World, and developing new techniques and approaches. It's just like, did we read it or did we just skip on and see what else is coming? Pushing the limits of what we can simulate. So this is a simulgraph, so all the technical stuff. So that's the Expert one, and that is the original one. So you can see there's a lot more going on. We ended up with a loco with a fully detailed machine room with all breakers and valves working that a train driver would interact with. After all, a lot of locomotive startup and fault solving happens here. This includes oil pump coolers to PZB valves on the brake rack. To make good use of this detail, the loco comes with a fault simulation system that can be turned on. Here, numerous different faults can occur, and don't worry, you won't be left alone with this. A manual will be provided that explains resolving each of these, from traction motors failing to PZB failures and cascade of failures if certain systems start to blow out others. All correctly displayed on the train's digital displays and panels, making every drive a new experience. And scenarios and tutorials will display these features and guide you through them to learn more about the loco without reading the manual, though some amount of manual reading will be required. First, in train mode, LZB input panel that requires entering max speed and brake rate values to simulate PZB LZB on a higher level. The brake rate is calculated through the train's max weight and describes its braking performance in the current configuration. Considering current available systems, the ZDE panel that sets the PZB mode from these values, there is no switch like that before. So basically it's just going to be really good. Yeah, and you've just got the cab car as well. Right, Rivet Games update. Last month in May we shared an update to Train Sim 4 that focuses on improvements for Rivet Games, including a large update to 5 Circle, bringing new services and improvements in key. Yeah, so that was literally all just last month. The roadmaps are just so long now. It's just like, what do we read? What's interesting? Say Skyhook Games are continuing development on the 158. Simtrack Studios is still doing the 104 and the Peak Forest expansion pack. German Loco moved to release date. Colnarken timetable, basically not happening just yet. And San Bernardino is still in the 4 to 6 month release window. Right, that's all of that done. Okay, on to the next one. Summer Core Patch. Already Summer Core Patch. The thing is, it'll be a Summer Core Patch, but it'll probably then come out in like November or December. Oh yeah, that's already out actually. Well, some of that's already out actually. Oh, first part of our Summer Core Patch. Yeah, so we've already gone over quite a lot of that. Where the interesting stuff? Suspension improvements. Okay, so credit to TSW for the video. Suppose we could have that on, couldn't we? Well, the M8 was always quite bouncy as it was. Okay, through we go. This is sort of bouncing around a bit. Okay, right. A pacer that comes with the route was the first train to use the new suspension technology, so Just Trains were keen to bring it to other stock that comes in the pack. First up, you'll be seeing the Class 08 riding over junctions. Yeah, okay, well, where's the interesting bit? PC editor. Okay, so these are some of the community-made projects. So you've got Stuttgart to Würzburg by Black Pulsar. Looking, obviously, yeah, some sort of blueprints there. Or whatever. Strecker, Hanover to Hamburg. So you've got some sort of work in progress shots of that. Oh, and the this is cool. The North Yorkshire Moors Railway, I think this one is. This is interesting. Oh, maybe even more than that, actually. There's quite a lot going on there. Okay, that's cool. Nice, nice. What's this? West to Grenor. So another sort of German thing, German route. Yeah, cool. All cool. Yeah. And a London map, which actually is quite cool because you've got the, well, you've even got Blackfriars on there, which is quite impressive. Another little bit there as well. More German stuff. Just a lot of different things. What's this? Doncaster to Sheffield. Oh, well, that'll be cool. So you've got some work in progress shots there of said route. Oh, there's another one as well. Oh, made loco projects. So sort of slowly go through here. Tees Valley Line update. Yeah, okay. Rosaline timetables. East Coast Way. That's one I do want to check out, but it's on PCE, so hopefully it can come to console at some point. Okay, so not the most interesting roadmap. Oh yeah, City Transport Simulator. I'm not actually too interested in this game. A lot of people are really interested in it, but if I'm being completely honest, I don't like the way it's fictional. I don't like fictional maps on say a tram. I'm not a fan. Obviously I know you've got the fictional maps on OMSI too, but I mean they're decent, they're good, but I just don't in other games I don't like fictional stuff. But yeah, you've got the City Transport Sim, and that's really about. I mean that is not an interesting roadmap. being honest, there's not really a lot on there to get you bubbling away. I mean really it's the 218 and the Cathcart timetable update. That really is about it. I mean, yeah, nothing really. I mean, I did think we would see a bit more with the 158. I mean, maybe even a release date. I'd same for the 380, but I mean, none really. I mean, that is generally a really just boring roadmap. But there's the summary again. So really, yeah, just the new German loco. Nothing's really moved. It seems. So yeah, not really anything big really. But yeah, do comment below. What do you think of the roadmap? I'll leave a link as well if you want to sort of go through every single bit of it. But yeah, not really anything particularly interesting. Links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, thanks for coming in. Hopefully, we'll see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.